How do you know if your trading strategy is going to work in the long run without curve fitting and without over-optimizing? So let me explain more details about that right now. Hi Forex traders, it's Andrew Mitchem here, the Forex Trading Coach, and today is Friday, the 23rd of October. And I've received an email from someone saying, hey look Andrew, I'm developing my own strategy, but my problem is I really have no confidence in that strategy long term, like in the long run. How do I know that it's going to work in the longer term, in several weeks from now, months, years, and many years from now? How do I know that without curve fitting my strategy and over optimizing it as time goes on? And it's something that affects probably most Forex traders when they have their own strategy. Is almost like, do you have confidence that that strategy has not only worked in the past but will work in the future? And of course no one knows the exact answer to the future, but there are certain things you can do to put probability on your side, and I'll explain about that shortly. Because the problem that many traders face is that they come up with a strategy and then they curve fit it. So by curve fitting, I mean they almost make it fit to the perfect conditions. And with optimization, you almost take the perfect settings, if you're using a group of, let's say, indicators, to make the most profit with the least drawdown, etc., on back testing data. And I used to do that myself. You know, I'm guilty as anybody. When I first started trading, you know, I used all sorts of different back testing software and some very good software as well. But the problem is that I was always curve fitting and optimizing my strategy. And of course, you then go and say, yeah, this is the best strategy ever. It's going to beat everything else out there. It's just made me, you know, X amount of millions and millions of dollars. And so you take it live, and of course, inevitably, it doesn't work in the current conditions and it fails. And you go through the whole cycle again, and you think, oh, maybe if I add this indicator or tweak this a little bit here or there, or change this, you know, it's then going to suddenly be the, you know, the magic fix. And same thing happens. You go through the cycle again and you take it live, and it, you know, it might make $1 or $2 to start with, and again, it probably fails. And as I said, I've been there myself, and I know that the issues and the frustration that causes. But there is a solution. Well, I certainly found a solution that works for me, and that is to come back to price action trading. And I'm a big believer in price action trading, and my strategy that I've got going behind me here on the screen, if you're watching the video, sorry if you're listening to the podcast, you can't see, but you know, my strategy has been unchanged for 8 years now. And the reason that it's been unchanged for 8 years is because it's based on price action. And price action will always be price action regardless of the market conditions. And that's why I have full confidence that not only has it worked really well for the last 8 years, I've got confidence it's going to work for the next 8 years and more, as you know, into the future. And the reason is because, you know, a lot of strategies unfortunately only work if the conditions are a certain condition. Let's say a lot of strategies only work if the market's trending really, really strongly. Other strategies only work if there's a range-bound market or at certain times of the day. Other strategies only work on certain currency pairs or certain time frame charts. And when you think about that, why is that? You know, I can't see any logical reason why, if a strategy is any good, it will only work on the Euro-US dollar 15-minute chart, let's say, as an example. And that shouldn't be the case. So why would a strategy only work on, let's say, the Euro-US dollar 15-minute time frame chart? I can't see why that would be the case. You know, what's so unique about that currency pair and that time frame to say that this so-called super strategy doesn't work across other time frames and other pairs? And that's another great thing when it comes back to price action and the way that I trade, is that my strategy works equally as well across all currency pairs and all time frame charts. Now, as an example, if I turn around here and tell you what I've got open on my charts live right now, I've got trades on the Aussie, New Zealand, pound yen, New Zealand US, pound Canadian, pound yen, Aussie franc, pound New Zealand, and euro New Zealand. I've got 8 different currency pairs open on the charts behind me on various different time frames. 1 hour charts, 4, 6, 12, daily and weekly. So various currency pairs, various time frame charts. So as you can see, because the strategy is price action based, it works across all time frame charts and various currency pairs, all currency pairs. And it comes back to the simple fact is, if the market is range bound and going sideways, then quite often there are very few good trade setups. Yet if the market starts moving up or down and there's pullbacks or extensions within the market, then quite often you will find very good setups based on a price action based strategy. So it really means that no matter what the current market conditions or what the future market conditions will be, if you have a good strategy that's soundly based on price action and price levels, and that's proven, to work in the past, there is no reason why that is going to work. No reason why it will not work successfully into the future. And so I hope that helps, and just be really careful if you are someone who does optimize and curve fit, especially if you use far too many indicators, because there is that danger of trying to make it perfect for today's conditions, and in the future that strategy may not work. So in my opinion, the best option there is to always come back to price action and look at what the charts are telling you, because the charts tell you what's happening in the market right now. Trading from the right hand side of the chart is really, in my opinion, the only way you can make really good money through Forex. What's already happened in the past is great information to better use, but it doesn't make you money today as in taking a new trade. Only that right-hand side of the chart onwards is really where you're going to actually place your positions into the market and make money. And of course, that's not as easy as it sounds, because that is the hard part of trading. It's being able to not have the benefit of hindsight and what's happening in the future, but being able to make your decision based on what you see right now in the market. And that, again, is having a good solid structure and a plan in place. So if I can help you further with that, what I suggest you do is hop onto one of my free webinars that I hold. I hold webinars for new traders and webinars for more experienced traders. And of course, for my coaching clients, I hold live trading room sessions where I'm trading on my charts here behind, on a live account in front of my clients. You see me taking trades on various time frame charts throughout the 2-hour session. So if it's something that you're interested in, either hop onto one of those free webinars, or if you'd like to go further and take it to that next step and become a coaching client and to join the live trading room sessions, then drop me an email or just register for one of those webinars. Hope you have a great weekend, and look forward to bringing you more Forex trading tips and information this time next week. This is Andrew Mitchem, the Forex Trading Coach.